Activity without intention is pointless. What is the perfect work-life balance? That's something I've been working on recently. How long do I need to be at my desk to actually be productive? How long before I take a rest? Am I too mentally weak in that I'm taking a rest too early? All of these sort of questions. But so many times in the past, I've been stuck in the busy trap, box ticking, looking busy, filling out your day with tasks, mumbo jumbo tasks, just so you feel busy, writing massive to-do lists, box ticking. All of these things, I tried them out and I don't regret that at all, because I had to go through that process of trial and error. But what happened to me was every day became so about ticking that box, and I was constantly berating myself for going, you didn't tick that box today. Oh, I was mentally weak. And almost beating myself up for not ticking a box. Oh, I didn't do my meditation today. Oh, it was a bad day. But you realize that it's not about doing mindless tasks. I mean, that's a perfect example in itself. Wim Hof breathing meditation. The whole point of doing that is being present and having a stress relief. If you're marking it every day with a ticked box going, right, I need to meditate every single day, it's actually defeating the point of it. You're giving yourself extra stress. And it's about being intentional. I think that's one of the keys as well. Being intentional. What is essential, what is not essential. Something like breathing meditation, it's not essential every day. If you do it as a weekly practice or a couple times a week, great. But if it doesn't get done, it's not the end of the world. And it is inevitable, you know. I've gone through so many different phases. I've gone through the David Goggins phase of just work harder, burn yourself out, it doesn't matter. And then I've also gone through phases where I've been kinder to myself, and rest is important. And it is about finding the perfect balance, you know, about being Dry Creek Dwayne, but also being able to channel inner David Goggins. Dry Creek Dwayne is basically like a cowboy who makes YouTube videos, and he talks about how you need to stop being so hard on yourself and actually enjoy life and stop berating yourself, being present. Whereas David Goggins is the other extreme, always in work mode, can't switch off. And it is about channeling that. But something that has improved massively for me is cutting out those repetitive, boring tasks. Can I outsource it? Can someone else do it? Can a script do it for me? But documenting them too. If you're blocking up your whole day by just doing repetitive tasks, you get the sort of dopamine hit of being busy, I worked so hard, but what did you actually do? Recently, I've been doing more work in half an hour than I've been doing in whole weeks before. That's crazy. Focused, intentional work, instead of being at your desk and being like, right, I'm at my desk, I'm being productive. And I think it's also because of the work environments nowadays, you know, the 9 to 5, filling out the hours, justifying your work, but that's not really how work is done. And they do say that 80% of the work in big companies is done by 20% of the people. That's 100% true. The motivation to work, it needs to come intrinsically, it needs to come from yourself. You can't have motivation to work for a company if there's nothing in it for you. People don't work hard that way. People work hard when they're self-motivated. And I think one of the key points as well is having systems, writing things down, documenting things, being intentional. If you need to do something which is a boring, repetitive task, document it. Have it so you don't even need to think about it. Put some music on. If it's a really boring task, put some music on, but you don't want to be spending your whole day doing boring tasks. And as you say, I don't regret doing the box ticking. I don't regret doing all of those things, because it taught me trial and error. And that's what you need. Is you can't have the perfect routine. You can't have everything on a plate like that. It doesn't work. You need to trial things out, see what works. And I used to think that you need to get better every single day, like 1% every day, 1%, 1%, 1%. And it's a great figure of speech, but it doesn't usually work like that. It's peaks and troughs. You might get better one day, you might go down a little bit the next day, you might go 2 forward, then 1 step back. That's just life. You might make real progress in, let's say, half an hour. You might go 3 steps forward, and then you might not even go back, and then you might keep going forward, and then you might go back 1, and then you might go ahead 2. It's like snakes and ladders too. It's not linear. It's not 1 every day and you don't get worse. We all have bad days. That's what I realized as well, is that we all have bad days. Whether you're a CEO, whether you're homeless, everyone has a bad day. It's about how you let it get you down. It's all right to fall off the wagon. Sometimes falling off the wagon is what you need to take you to the next step.